Ludicrous Feed is proudly sponsored by Carloop Data, Koba Car Insurance, and Wallbox EV Chargers. Hey everyone, I'm here today to install the first batch of accessories for my BYD Seal. This is all courtesy of our friends at Top BYD. I'll leave my coupon code on the screen here for a discount across the entire site, and also in the video description below as well. So we've got a key fob holder, as you can see there. Very easy to install, very sturdy as well. I've got sunglasses holder. This is something I've been looking forward to because a lot of EVs don't actually have a sunglasses holder, so this doesn't look too bad. Pretty good construction, and it also fits with the interior as well. So we'll go ahead and install that very soon. And we've got some vent guards as well. So these are external vent guards for the bonnet area. I'll show you that as well. And also this is for the inside air conditioning vents behind the front row of seats. And then we've got a screen protector for the center infotainment screen. They give you two as well in this pack, just in case you mess it up. There's a practice one and then one for real. And then you've got an extra guard here as well for this part of the boot, just to protect this area. So we'll go ahead and install this one first, since we're in the boot area to start with. Okay, so let's start with the boot lip guard. And it's made of a, I guess, silicone or rubber plastic compound. This feels pretty sturdy. On the back, you've got some adhesive there, and that's how you stick it onto the lip. Let's go ahead and do that. And just to compare between the cover and the original, see, the original is just the same texture, but the cover has got, or the protector has got, an extra bit of contour here on the raised areas, so it gives it that extra bit of toughness and protection. Okay, so I've gone ahead and stuck it down, and make sure you get it stuck under the rubber sealant around the boot. And you see how it fits very nicely around the lip of the boot. And you can still access the subfloor area. So you can still lift this lid up, and all my stuff is still down there. And in fact, it makes the lid sit even more flush. So you've got to push down a bit more firmly now, but see, it's actually quite a better fit with the protector there. Okay, so that's that. And you can still close the boot, of course. The latch is still accessible, so let's do that. Push the close button. Here it comes. Yep, no problem. There we are. Still intact, of course, so that is a nice guard to protect the lip of your boot. Okay, so the next thing I want to install is the sunglasses holder, and that will be sitting up here between the controls here on the headliner and the glass roof. And this is basically where it's going to sit, like that. So it just protrudes a little bit, as you can see. Steering wheel is down here, but it'll be pretty easy access for me to get my sunglasses out. So let's install it. And you see the back of the holder. See, there are hooks there on the top, and then just tabs here down the bottom. So the hooks will be easy. They just literally just hook up here, right, just above the headliner, and then the tabs will slide into this area here. So let's do the hooks first. Okay, so the hooks literally just sit there by themselves. Pretty straightforward. The tough bit, I think, will be the tabs, actually. You've got to actually slide them into the slot here. It's pretty tight, but I've worked out if I just literally just slowly just wiggle it in, like so. Doing this in real time, one-handed. So there we are. It's just sitting there by itself. The tabs have been slotted in, and the hooks are above the headliner, sitting on it. So I think that'll be pretty good. And then it's one of those push open ones. Cool. And let me just grab my sunnies. I'll just pop them in. Easy. And then when I want them again, done. That is fantastic. That is what has been needed for the BYD Seal. Okay, so let's go ahead and install some of the vent guards. So we'll start with the ones in the bonnet. So that's where they'll be sitting, just here. There's a vent right there. Hopefully you can see this. If I just took the camera down, there is an intake vent right there. And these vent covers here from Top BYD, they've got labels on them. So left is for left side of the vehicle, and that's basically going to sit right there. That way It's a bit of a grill there, just to stop anything going in. And they've got adhesive as well. So we'll go ahead and install that one. Okay, there we are, it's stuck down. Pretty easy, no mess. Done. And there's the one on the right, and we'll stick this down as well. And there we are, a matching pair. Okay, a couple more things. Let's install the vents behind the front row. So let's get the front seat as far forward as we can. Okay, so underneath the front row seats, you'll see an air conditioning vent down there. So we've got some guards from Top BYD to cover that. And these are even more straightforward. Looks like a harmonica. Just literally just slide it in like so. Done. And there's a matching one for the other seat as well. Okay, so I've got a couple more storage trays that are very handy. So in the center cubby here, Top BYD have also given me a little tray here that sits perfectly in this center cubby, because without it, it's quite a deep area. I think with the tray, you just get a few more options and easier access as well when you're driving, rather than having to reach your hand down there. So 3 little convenient areas, and you can easily lift it up like that to access down the bottom if needed. There's also a little hole down here as well. So yeah, that one's quite good. I like this one. And obviously it closes very easily like that. And also just down below here, there is more storage where the USB ports are. And it's just like a rectangular shaped area here, which is already quite handy, but Top BYD have also given me a tray for this area. So there we are, a boat shaped tray, also divided into 3 areas, which you can then squeeze inside there. Becomes a very convenient storage area. So let me install that for you. So ta-da, there we go. Now there's 3 areas you can put stuff in, and it won't roll around as much because this stuff here will provide some grip for your items so it doesn't slide around in there. And this material is quite bendy as well, so you might have to bend it a little bit to get it in there. For example, let me just show you. See that? And you just got to bend it down to get it into the slot, and then it just sits down like that. But also very strong, very durable, and I think you'll like it, as I'm sure I will too. Okay, and finally the screen protector for the infotainment screen right there. And the kit, like I said, comes with 2 protectors and a whole bunch of cleaning equipment. So that's all pretty straightforward. We're going to clean the screen first and then install it for you. Okay, so I've cleaned the screen and now it's time to install the protector. And I just noticed that it's actually quite thick perspex. So that's the protective layer before you stick it on. But I was thinking maybe this is just like the holder for the protector, but it's actually quite thick. I think it said somewhere it's 0.3 millimeters, and I can believe that. This side on, it's actually fairly thick. So okay, we'll give it a test to make sure it still works with this on. Okay, we're on, and also comes with this tool to sort of squish it down. See that, just removing some of the air pockets. This little amoeba shaped thing, I'll just push this down. And I think I've done an okay job. It's pretty much edge to edge. So you probably can't see it as well on the camera there, but I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so I've got the screen protector on now. So let's give this a test. Okay, so that's the air conditioning. Still pretty easy to move the vents, as you can see on either side. Yeah. Cool. Seems to work all right. Swipe between the menus. Yeah, I guess the real test will be how much glare there is on the screen in the setting sun, or the rising sun for that matter. So for that, yeah, stay tuned. We'll do some more tests in future videos. Alright everyone, well that's it for today. All the accessories we've installed for the inside and outside of the car. This is round 1, thanks to our friends from Top BYD. I think my favourite has to be the sunglasses holder. That's been something I've been looking for. It just fits so well. It looks pretty reasonable compared to the trim of the rest of the vehicle as well, so very happy with that. Of course, you'll be seeing this in my future BYD Seal videos as we do some more test drives on the channel. So thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, happy charging.